Welcome to CarsMation.
2025 Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Even though the all-electric Ioniq 5 is an amazing vehicle, it was our 2022 EV of the year. Holder is developing a high-voltage N model for those seeking insane performance. The Ioniq 5N, like other gas-fired models from the company's N Performance brand, will provide thrilling performance at an affordable price. Although it shares the same platform as the Kia EV6 GT, the N division has completely redesigned the hottest electric SUV to make it move, stop, and turn in a unique manner. This is not simply a carbon copy with a Hyundai badge. The dual electric motors of the Ioniq 5N ordinarily produce 601 horsepower, but the N Grin Boost feature gives them a shot of adrenaline that momentarily boosts power output to 641 horsepower. In contrast to its more sensible competitors, the beefed-up Ioniq, like other N models, sports athletic hardware, such as a massive rear diffuser, larger wheels, stickier tires, enormous brakes, broader fenders, and a racier nosepiece. We were eager to test the final product after our early drive in a pre-production prototype. What is 2025 bringing? The latest high-performance Ioniq 5 model, the N, will go on sale in March 2024 as a 2025 model. It has many quick improvements over the standard Ioniq 5, and it shares some features with the Kia EV6 GT. Cost and selection of items for purchase. The price of the 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 5N is $67,475. There is only one trim and not many options available for the Ioniq 5N. It's really just a matter of choosing a hue here. Could we recommend Performance Blue from Hyundai? EV performance, power, and motor. The dual motor, all-wheel drive setup that comes standard on all Ioniq 5N models produces 601 horsepower most of the time. The engine may momentarily spin up to 641 horsepower when the N Grin Boost function is used. Drivers can choose to send the majority of that power to the front or back wheels using the vehicle's all-wheel drive system. Even better, there's a specific drift mode that gives you the courage to take risks and enjoy outrageous slides. The steering weight, damping, and throttle sensitivity are all adjustable in 4 different modes: Eco, Normal, Sport, and N, in order to maximize power for tasks like drag racing or qualifying, or to maintain the Ioniq 5N's battery life. There are additional modes called Endurance and Sprint. Hyundai has incorporated a simulated shifting function into the N, which mimics the sensation of a shift when you pull the paddles positioned on the steering wheel, giving the vehicle the feel of a high-performance gas-powered vehicle with a multi-speed automatic. There are on-off buttons for the system. We discovered that the 5N did an excellent job of tracking straight at all-out launches and under hard ABS engagement on mixed traction surfaces during our first test drive, which was limited to a racetrack in South Korea. When you want it to be more fun, you may hang out with the drift mode, but when you want it to be balanced and controlled, it can be. When we do get an opportunity to try it out, we think it will be faster by roughly 0.2 seconds, despite Hyundai's stated estimate that 60 miles per hour should arrive in 3.3 seconds. Battery life, charging time, and range. The 84.0 kilowatt-hour battery pack that comes with the Ioniq 5N may be charged at up to 238 kilowatts via a DC connector. Although the EPA and Hyundai have not yet disclosed range estimates, we anticipate that it will travel about 195 miles between charges. According to Hyundai, the Ioniq 5N won't lose any performance after 2 laps of the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Additionally, according to the business, when in endurance mode, it can run for 20 minutes, recharge on a DC connection in another 20 minutes, and run for 20 more minutes. Fuel efficiency and actual MPG. Although the EPA has not yet released fuel economy ratings, the Ioniq 5N should provide 80 miles per gallon in the city and 70 miles per gallon on the highway, in our estimation. We'll test the Ioniq 5N in real-world conditions when we get a chance, and we'll update this piece with the results of our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route. Cargo, comfort, and interior. The N's interior will look similar to those who have experienced the regular Ioniq 5's cabin, but Hyundai has added a few performance-focused elements to enhance the ride. A distinctive steering wheel with buttons to access the SUV's drive modes, regenerative braking levels, and the N Grin Boost technology helps keep you in place during fast corners. The front seats are heavily reinforced. We anticipate having the same amount of room for passengers and goods as the regular Ioniq 5, which during our testing could accommodate up to 20 carry-on bags when the back seats were folded. Connectivity and entertainment. Hyundai hasn't disclosed any information yet, but images show that the N variant shares the same 12.0-inch digital gauge cluster and touchscreen infotainment system as the standard model. We assume that this indicates the N will come equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, along with the same voice recognition software. Thanks for watching.